Welcome to the Sebcast, where we look deeper, ask bigger questions, and discover how Jesus is still changing the world. 1994, Nelson Mandela became President of South Africa. It remains one of the most remarkable moments of modern history. After 27 years in prison, he could easily have defined his whole life by what was done to him. But he chose something else. He chose not to let his wound rule his future. It's a question the Bible has asked for a long time. What happens when your pain is no longer the main character of your story? Joseph understands this question better than most people. As a young man, he is sold by his own brothers. Then follows slavery, false accusations, imprisonment, and rejection. You would expect Genesis to end with Joseph describing his trauma, but it ends differently. He looks at his brothers and says, "You intended to harm me, but God intended it for good." Take note. He doesn't say the harm was good. He doesn't say the trauma was necessary. He doesn't say the pain was unimportant. He says God is greater. That's the heart of the gospel. The world says, "You are what happened to you." The kingdom says, "You are what God is doing." The resurrection of Jesus is the greatest example of this. The cross remains part of Jesus' story, but it doesn't become the end of the story. And the same goes for us. Our wounds are real, our memories are real, our tears are real, but they are not the final word. In practice, this means we must stop introducing ourselves based on our pain. I'm the divorced one. I'm the rejected one. I'm the one who failed. No, in Christ, you are part of God's new creation. At the SA congregation, we dream of a #1 network for your life, where people are known not by their wounds, but by their calling. Because the kingdom happens when ordinary people discover that their trauma may be part of their story, but never has to be the title of their story. Until tomorrow, take care.